Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing why thrift stores kind of suck now. This is by Chon Digital. This guy is super funny. I found him a couple months ago and he's really blown up the last few months or so. I think when I started watching him, I think he had like 25 or 30,000 subs and now he's close to 100,000. So yeah, let's get him to 100,000 subs, or at least try to, and like his video. Go check out his content. He makes a lot of different stuff. He's pretty funny. So yeah, let's get into the video here.
Thrift stores were invented by Macklemore to promote his 2012 track, Thrift Shop. There's going to be a lot of Macklemore jokes in here, so I thought we'd just hit the ground running with them. Thrift stores are where you can buy used clothing, electronics, and of course, underwear, because I need someone else to try them on before me to make sure they fit. The act of thrifting has become increasingly popular in the past decade due to sustainability reasons, poverty reasons, and musical reasons. This rising popularity and shift in our consumer behavior has caused a change in thrift stores. So I put on my male thrifter cosplay to mansplain why thrift stores kinda suck now. It's just me, but I grew back my mustache. First, I'm talking about meatloaf. No, I'm talking about pricing. It's always pricing first in these videos. It's true that everything has become more expensive, Exhibit A, but the prices at thrift stores should not be comparable to the prices at Old Navy. Moms with kids named Jackster shop at Old Navy. That automatically puts it in the same ballpark.
Jackster's not the weirdest name that I've heard from some of these millennial women. So, but yeah, he's correct about that, man. Some of these prices at thrift stores are absolutely like absurd now. Like, I remember like thrifting like maybe 5 to 7 years ago, and like t-shirts used to be like $1.99. Some places they're up to like $4.99 now, which is absolutely nuts. It's just you can't buy certain things now just because at the thrift store, just because they are too expensive. And I just don't understand why like these places are getting these things for free, and I just don't understand how they could like have these prices like that, man. It's just like it's like the owner of the company or just the CEO is just pocketing all this money off of free donations. Now I get, like he says here in the video, like you got to pay, you know, light bill, you know, you got to pay the workers, you got to do all that and stuff like that. But they really, after everything, they probably don't have like a ton of expenses when it comes to things, just because they're getting their product for free. They don't have to buy anything. If they are buying something, I totally understand if you want to like change your prices and stuff like that. But I think for each category they should have a price for the t-shirts, the shoes, and it's all the same price, no matter if it's like a vintage like shirt that gets donated or one that says the Fox family reunion 1997 shirt. It should all be the same price, you know what I mean? So I think some of these like places have lost their mind with some of this stuff, and I just think they're being greedy. I really just think they're being greedy, and the CEOs are being greedy about this. It's just absolutely ridiculous. They're just pocketing all the money and being like, "Hey, screw you guys. You guys pay upcharge some of these shirts, and I'll pocket all that money off of free stuff." I don't like it.
Is Gucci. Yes, I'm basically saying that thrift store prices are on par with Gucci prices now. The reason why these prices are getting to be
a little
bold, to put it nicely, is because many stores are getting ballsy and individually pricing their stock of dirty clothing. Look, I'm aware this bright green shirt that says "I've changed, Emma" shouldn't cost the same amount as this gangster Bugs Bunny shirt, but acknowledging that takes the fun out of thrift stores. All the items in a category like t-shirts, cum socks, or regular socks should have just one price for their respective category. Pricing individual items only works for consignment stores or those secondhand stores that actually curate their stocks and pay you for your donation. You know, the ones where it's like two girls working at the front who look pissed anytime a non-indie customer walks through their door, and they price your items for you while silently judging you for coming in with 7 ill-fitting Owl City shirts. Like, bitch, I know it doesn't fit me. That's why I'm selling it to you. I got a new batch coming in for every day of the week that do fit me though, so don't stress. Thrift stores don't do that curation though. They take everything. Dare I say they take too much. They accept the Ralph Lauren button-ups that you can wear to work, but they also accept t-shirts for Grandpa Brady's funeral that would only be useful to someone else if the stars aligned in some sick way.
I've seen those things at thrift stores. It's like, what in the heck are you doing donating it? Donating it. I feel like you should have like some type of like funeral for it. I don't know, like maybe a bonfire or something like that, and place it in there. I don't know if that, maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like, why donate it? I feel like that's so sad and wrong that you would just find like your grandma's like funeral mug or something like that at a thrift store. I've seen that before. It's pretty sad.
Don't see how it's appropriate for thrift stores to flip products like they're rare racist Pokemon cards, because at the end of the day, guess what? They got that shit for free. And these designer clothes aren't banned anywhere like the Pokemon cards are, so explain the pricing there. You heard that right. Thrift stores are individual.
Is the Jinx card, was that considered racist or something like that? I didn't know that was racist or what. I just remember people saying it used to look like Nicki Minaj.
Pricing their items and trying to flip streetwear clothing. I've seen that happen a lot, all while acquiring their products and their stock for free. According to Macklemore, thrift stores were supposed to be the place where we don't get played by a business, but here we are, spending hella dough on a shirt. I understand they have to pay their employees and support their cause, but first of all, that's valid. Their employees deserve to be paid a livable wage. I'm not gonna argue against that. Sucking up to rich assholes doesn't make you rich, asshole. But second, not all thrift stores are non-profits. They're not necessarily employing people who can't get an opportunity elsewhere, nor are they helping underprivileged communities. They're simply profiting off of free.
Creators, take these 3 apps I built to run my business made with Base 44. They're ready for you as free-to-use templates in the link below. Let's talk productivity.
Free donations. I get that that's their business model. Notice I am not arguing for them to sell their shit for free. I am aware that they are providing a service and a product. I just know that I appreciate the places that have a flat rate that depends on the type of item rather than whether or not some employee could recognize the logo on a shirt. Like, this logo should not make a shirt more expensive. Quite the contrary, I might say. While we're talking about value, let's explore the best way to improve your most valuable asset, your brain. Brilliant is a learning platform that helps you get smarter every day with thousands of interactive lessons in math, science, programming, data analysis, and AI. Their hands-on approach to learning is
Let's kind of skip through the ad.
Genuinely fun, and
if I can get to it. Sorry.
Proven to be 6 times more effective than just watching some lecture video. The lessons start simple, but the difficulty steadily increases to give you a strong understanding of the subject from the bottom up. It had me engaging parts of my brain that have been itching for some action, and this makes sense considering all their...
There we go. Apologies. I'll figure this thing out here eventually one day.
About the rising prices in thrift stores. Maybe you're Mr. Moneybags spending $7 on a shirt like it's only $3. Well, it still sucks to be you because all the good shit is gone and you look like this. No fancy $7 shirt's gonna fix that. Of course, you can't complain about thrift stores without the inevitable, I could never find good stuff at thrift stores. Just fucking look harder. And also, it has gotten a little bit harder to find good stuff. Thrifting has gained popularity. This is one of those facts that I did not just...
I still find stuff all the time. Like, I know it's a little bit harder to find certain things, but like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I found a, at the bins, it's like my first time actually going to the bins, I found a $1 Backstreet Boys concert tee from 1999, the Millennium one. It literally goes for $60 on eBay. So, I could resell that. So, I still find good stuff. Still find good stuff all the time, so my poster is full. I'll have to get a new tape for that. This video is not working out too well today, is it? But yeah, I find good stuff all the time. But yeah, it is a little bit harder just because there's so many people now that do it. So trying to get a profit in this economy and everything, like I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, if you can get more of a thing with it, like I said, these people are donating it and get it for free. So why are they like mad about resellers? when they're getting it for free. I mean, they're bringing money to their business. I don't know why the stores would do it. I can understand maybe why other people might, but it's like there's so many things you could there's something to go around for everybody.
Make up on the spot. People want to be more sustainable. They don't have money to spend on new clothes. And do you really think you can find a fit this hard at JCPenney? The stigma around thrifting has also faded away, so people are swarming these stores like ants to a tonsil stone. You do the math. There's less product to go around when not only is Napoleon Dynamite hitting the thrift stores, but now Dawn is there too. That's the bully guy in the movie. I assume most people don't know the names of the minor characters in Napoleon Dynamite.
What is he, like 4 years old in school? Like Billy Madison.
Tight. I should have switched out the vinyl to match the rest of this cosplay. Hold on.
Oh, he's got the Weezer.
This is the closest I could get. I assume most Depop thrifting guys listen.
He's got the Weezer's so good. Like, I recently got into them. I've liked them, but like now I'm like listening to more of their songs and everything. Like, they're really good. They're super good. Like I said, they're not trying to be flashy or anything. Look at their, like, that album's from like 1994. It's just them all just standing in a straight line. They're not trying to look hard. They're not trying to do anything. They don't have guitars. They don't have anything with them. They're not doing anything. They have like no tattoos. And they just play good music. I respect them.
I don't have any Title Fight vinyls to put up there, guys. However, thrift stores get so many donations. Shouldn't there be enough good stuff to go around? We're transitioning into the reseller section. I'm not blaming mustaches as a whole. They just usually have mustaches. What do Pokemon fans, video game fans, and girls who believe in tarot cards have in common? They all love shit that looks like this, and they hate resellers. If you're unaware, resellers are people who buy nice clothes and items from thrift stores, typically more clothes and items than one person needs to go and sell it online or at a local flea market.
Guilty. I remember, like, I would used to sell shoes and stuff all the time, and I would literally fill up my whole cart with like shoes, and like some actually the people that work there, they don't know what you're doing and stuff, and they're like, man, that's a lot of shoes. I'm like, yep.
With typically a pretty steep markup. If you're not happy with that definition because you do this, then please educate me on what it is that you do exactly. And also hang in there because I will be defending you in a second. The reason you can't find good shit at a thrift store is because just like making a fucking PDF, reselling has become a business for the common man and woman. Not only is Drayden here gonna pick up a shirt that looks like a 2007 Walmart shirt for himself, but he's also gonna grab the Stewie Griffin shirt to resell it. The Stewie Griffin shirt that should have been mine. Yes, thrift stores get so much shit donated to them, but not all of it is worth buying. When you have resellers,
people do that. Like, if they're at the thrift store and they find something, they'll try to like find something else to try to make their money back in some way, or at least get that item that they just bought there for free. I've seen people do that. Like, people have like made collections doing that, or just have a big collection just because they bought something but then they resold something else to pay for what they just had. So I thought it was a pretty good business model.
Scouring the stores 24/7 and you come wandering in after work, it's no wonder you can only find old Blaze Pizza uniforms that tell you, and I quote, to get cheesy with it. Now I have to resort to eBay when I need just one button up that doesn't fit me like Nathan Fielder when he gets the wrong suit. I don't want to look like Kermit David Byrne at work. I'm going for more of a sexy Jerry Seinfeld kind of vibe. Before we move on to our final point, I want to bring up the shovelware, sports, and motion control video game section that every thrift store has.
Oh, God.
Sorry, what?
That is the worst section ever. I don't even know why they have a video game section. Have you seen it? It's literally all of the same category. Madden 06. It's just like just terrible games. Like, there's nothing. I have found a Super Nintendo at a thrift store once. I found a GameCube once there as well. I found PlayStations as well. You get lucky. But yeah, their games there are just terrible.
Oh, this is supposed to be the regular video game section? Then why do you only have games for those three shitty genres? I'm acting like they get to choose what they offer in the video game section, and even with this horrible selection, I cannot stop myself from checking it every single time I'm there. I don't know why. It's like I'm expecting to find a good game when all I'm seeing is 2008 FIFA bullshit. What all this boils down to is that thrift stores just don't have those legendary, ultra rare reverse hollow Ferris Bueller vest type pulls anymore. Finding something awesome, for me at least, has become exceedingly rare, and I'm mostly talking about clothing here. I'm still able to find cool shit like Shrek DVDs and framed photos of a family that may or may not have went missing 12 years ago. Those jaw-dropping, holy shit, I just found a Halo 3 shirt moments just don't really happen anymore. There's nothing to soy jack.
I've seen the frames at thrift stores where it's just like they keep the family in there. That's so weird. You would think to take the family out or something like that. But people just leave it right in.
I'm a simple man. I like t-shirts. I used to be able to consistently find cool and funny t-shirts at thrift stores, but that has become nearly impossible now because one, the men's section is usually the size of an ant's cubicle, and two, both guys and girls and everything in between wear t-shirts, so the t-shirt section gets tag teamed by both genders. If you do find something soy face worthy, that shit is priced.
The men's section is like super small compared to the women's section, which sucks. Like, there's like a few like kind of rows or whatever, and then you go to the women's and it's just massive. So I wish it was a little bit. But look at this, Disney Kids what is that, dungarees, overalls, $300. Like, why would they be $300? Like, I get that Cars is like almost 20 years old, but there's just no way 300. Like, what makes it $300? I don't know. Look at that, and it looks like there's stains all around it. That's disgusting. Look at that. There's like black stuff over there. I don't know. Oh, look, there's like another one that's or something. I don't even know.
Accordingly, it is very hard to get away with a legendary find that isn't priced like a Jesus Christ Cheeto on eBay. No longer is Macklemore's statement of, but shit, it was 99 cents, true anymore. Unless you go to a pile sale, I guess. Now, is all of this a bad thing? I don't really think so. First of all, thrift stores becoming more popular is a great thing. It's promoting sustainability. More people, especially young folks, are choosing to skip shopping at fast fashion brands. They're giving clothing a second life and contributing to reducing waste. Now, is it making any difference? Ho ho ho. No. For every sustainable king and queen, there are 10 brain-dead Shein addicts ordering literal plastic clothing to their front door every day like they're fucking factor meals. Obviously, that is a joke. Yes, it
Yeah, I don't. What is that? Like that Balenciaga looking stuff? That stuff is so weird. Have you seen some of that stuff? It literally looks like they just got like changed in the dark or something and walked down like a runway. I don't know. Some of that stuff is weird, and not to mention you hear all that weird stuff with that. So like that's just weird. But I don't understand why people would walk around looking like that anyway. So. But and then going back to the Cheeto thing, that's so weird too. Like just looking for like things that look like things, and I've seen some of them that actually have gone for a lot on eBay, and I'm just like, how rich are you to like buy like thousands of dollars worth of a Cheeto? So it's kind of like how bad it was when TikTok got banned, and then people were buying like people's used phones because they had the TikTok app on it. I don't know. That's just crazy to me. But anyway, I'm gonna stop there. Great video, very funny guy, Chon Digital. Let's get him to 100,000. But yeah, thrift stores have lost their mind. In conclusion, thrift stores have lost their mind with their pricing. The pricing is everything. They have I know that there's a lot of competition. I know that there's a lot of people that go there now. But I think that their pricing needs to come down a little bit or a lot. I think that things shouldn't be individual priced. I think that it all should just be one thing, just because at the end of the day, you're not helping the person. You're just basically taking all the money as like the CEO. You're taking all the money and basically giving it to some to your employees, some to the customer, and then taking the rest for you because it's all for you. You literally got a lot of this stuff for free. So yeah, a lot of these places, I think some places just need to, like, if I see something there that I really want but it's just too much, I'll put it back. I'm not paying for it. Sadly, I just feel like people won't do that. They will buy it. So the reason how these things stop is people stop buying it, and people need to start taking that. I understand some things you might want to get or whatever if you've been looking for something for a long time, but yeah, people need to start not buying some of these things, and they'll realize they can't do that anymore. Can't do it. So, but anyway, go Go follow Chon Digital. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps get it into the YouTube algorithm for other people to see. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on to the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.